to be great buddies. You dropped, but it didn't. So why am I hated by so many people?
Have a win, friend. Yes, I am in fact commentating now. I dropped from the tournament because I did not draw supporters. It happens. Hashtag Pokemon. It's all part of the game.
No use of language. Brian is not allowed to hear. It was like no use of language. Brian's not allowed to hear. That's inappropriate. Anything over the effort. He beats you going 20 push-ups. 20 push-ups? I can do like maybe 2 one-handers. I'm out.
We're only playing 4 hours. But I don't know if we could. Am I playing you? I'm not sure. We're only playing 4. We're supposed to play 5, but she cut it to 4 for time.
If I win this one,
I'm pretty sure you're in. I'm pretty sure the 3 O's are in no matter what. Well, yeah, there could be 2 of them. You're 2-1, we're playing Captain who's 3-0, and you're 2-3. But there's.
you can only get one.
Yeah. And I would have to be the second.
Judge.
Yes, this is indeed top table.
You have to.
How many people are tuned in?
I have no idea.
They're supposed to be there. The thing is, like, it's always this idea, but like the reason.
All right, so we're getting ready to get started here.
So trying to determine it now is really tough as opposed to determining it in the last round.
You can see to your left that we have a fairy deck and a mulligan on Dale's part, which looks like he is playing some sort of plasma variant. On the left is Daniel Jimenez, and on the right is Dale Lynch.
I have 3 1-2s. Thanks, Dan. Well, I got 2 1-2. I don't know if you're about 5 minutes. You're actually at 50%. You got a 1-1-1, 2-1-1-2.
You know what I'm saying? Who's that? On your map.
Kurt. That's what they named it. I don't know.
As you can all see, we have our new Mad Pullz mat on the left, which I believe that is the only one in existence thus far, unless somebody else has made one, which I'd like to say that it looks pretty cool.
I really like that, but I got this for free.
How we doing, guys? How we doing? I'm winning, right? I can dig it. 3 out of 4 games. Only 3 out of 4 games.
Whatever, Dale.
Everybody ready? No. My opponent's not here. Do I win?
You have 5 minutes once he says start.
Say something! Damn it! Say start!
Hey, Dan, just say we're waiting for one player.
We are waiting for one player as Chance innuendos towards it being Catherine.
We're waiting on you.
Catherine is now beating the crap out of Chance. No, I'm just kidding.
Brandon smiling. Brandon clogged the toilet. I don't know.
Brandon clogged the toilet. That's what he
Apparently, Brandon clogged the toilet.
Brandon shit smiling.
And Brandon's like, what?
You're fine,
That's
Kevin.
many staples.
Oh, it's so tiny.
It's so tiny.
I did.
Damn it, smiling.
Where's that little water bottle?
Yes, I have a backup.
It's cold. I dropped it. Okay. Marcus had funny for us. There you go. What a triple. What a triple.
Really such language, damn.
It's past my bedtime. I got to call from work tomorrow and I got to think of an excuse. That's my one day sick time.
I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but that's what they're saying.
Yeah. You were like, oh, it's fine. Have a get together.
And round 4 has just started. As on the left, you can see he has flipped over a Xerneas EX, facing Dale's Thunderous EX. And Dale opens up with 2 Team Plasma Balls, searching for a Deoxys. And Deoxys and a Lugia. Starting that setup for his Lugia is really key, especially against the fairies, because he takes quick 3 prizes with a Muscle Band and 3 Deoxys down onto the Xerneas. And Dale passes his turn. Fairy Garden gets put into play with an Ultra Ball.
On my side. On my side.
An Ultra Ball discarding a double colorless energy and a Skyla, looks like.
That was my left hand.
And as Dale drops a Genesect out of his hand. And that's a pretty good startup, especially for a fairy deck like that. Grabbing the 2 Xerneas early, and especially switching into it like that. Getting that quick Geomancy on the first turn that he can, if he hits the energy. And I believe that was a Colress for 4, getting his Xerneas CX. Onto his bench, he has a 2 setup and didn't hit the energy. Attaching what looks to be a double colorless energy onto his Lugia. Dale attacks with the Ride Knuckle for 40 damage onto Daniel's Xerneas. Daniel grabs an Aromatisse out of his deck and immediately evolves his Spritzy, and getting that turn 2 Aromatisse setup is so important for the fairy deck. I know from personal experience playing it a little bit It's super important. It's your most important card. And he's got the level ball out for a Swirlix. With the energy onto his Xerneas non-EX, he Geomancies to both of his Xerneas EX on the bench, which will end his turn and send it over to Dale. And then another Ride Knuckle for 40 from Dale, with no other cards put in play, which seems to be a little bit of a struggle. Ultra Ball discarding a Spritzy and an N to what I think will be a Slurpuff from Daniel. Oh, no, he grabbed another Xerneas EX, which is a smarter play, setting up his next attacker. This is definitely a cool game because the Lugia variant of Plasmas has gotten a little bit of a buff with the muscle bands, and the fairy deck is definitely a cool deck. Very interesting. And the Sycamore comes out. Daniel hitting to be what looks like to be everything he needs. Having 3 energies on that Xerneas EX to retreat with the muscle band on it. Oh, he's putting 4 there, and he will X Blast for 160 damage. And I believe we have 30 damage. Or 30 damage. 30 players in this tournament today. And correct, Slurpuff won't really do much against the Plasma deck. It'll only be another target for him to red signal and kill with Lugia. But with the end coming into play now for Dale, I'm assuming he hadn't had a supporter and just drew one right now. With the retreat into another Xerneas EX, which is a smart play here. He's going to go for the breakthrough to put 30 damage somewhere on the bench. I'm assuming to the Lugia, where he will have a set knockout on anything except a Deoxys next turn. This is starting to go downhill very quickly for Dale, although the recovery potential of the Plasma deck is incredible. The breakthrough comes through, and the 30 goes on to the Lugia for Daniel to take 2 prizes. And Colress comes out after attaching a Plasma Energy to Lugia, which he will be getting 7 cards off of this Colress, which is not bad at all. It'll start his recovery process of getting more things on his bench, hopefully setting up another Thundurus.
I'm not gonna get it.
And there's there's the third Deoxys and the Muscle Band, which will allow the Lugia to hit for 170 and take 3 prizes off of any X. And there goes the Plasma Gale to take the full 170 onto that Xerneas, getting a lot of energies off of there.
Whatever I do on the way out, don't make it.
Touch a DC.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. You just gotta beat up to market.
You can fit.
Squeeze. Don't break.
Energies are coming off of his bench Pokemon onto his active Xerneas EX to probably take the 2 prizes off of him. Ooh, an N comes into play. So, early into this game, you'll see Daniel getting 4 cards off of an N, and Dale getting 3 cards off of an N, after being behind by 2 prizes, which definitely doesn't help. Taps on both ends.
Awesome.
Can't draw a crap. Really? Everybody like,
And the X-Blast is going to come through for a knockout on Lugia, putting it at 190 damage. And there's the Thunderous. This does not look good for Dale at all. DC comes into play to take 20 damage from the Frozen City Dale just played onto a Xerneas EX, it looks.
Yeah. Alright, appreciate it.
yeah, no problem. Take it easy.
And give me 1 second. You can't retreat for free.
He got stranded all the way through.
Daniel attempts to retreat for free with his Xerneas and cannot. So he instead attaches a DCE and discards it for the 2 retreat cost on Xerneas EX to hit for a swift 160 onto Deoxys.
But I won't take fruit gushrooms.
In that situation, I probably would have just put the 3 energy on and hit him for the 80 and 30 on the bench. You have a sure knockout on anything you want next turn, rather than risking a switch like what Dale just did. And that would be the game. Coming from Daniel on the left, advancing to a 4-0 finish, definitely making top cut, although both of them will. He had discarded the double colorless energy to retreat. And that's going to be it for this round, guys. We'll be back after the break for our top 8, moving up through the tournament.
Hi. Not you. Shut the fuck up. Are you in cut?
I don't know.
No. What's your record? Yeah, you're in cut. Damn it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I can still be hit out. Because there'll be only 2 other 3 ones on the game.
Hi. We still have a few matches playing, and then we're gonna cut to a top 8. Top 8. Yep.
I thought they might have said top 8.
No, I'm glad it's top 8 because I get to play.
Right now? Right, I can't understand. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm 3-1. I'll be playing in top 8. And, yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. That playmat is mine. It's beautiful. I've had it for a while now.
Okay. We're doing a vote. How many people think it's possible to mill with Excel going?
Yeah, chances here.
It's like the chick from Invitational.
Oh yeah. 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 Did you turn the music off?
Did I? Nope.
There you go.
They can still hear me though. The tournament's being held at our team captain's home. Captain, leader, no, fuck. What the fuck? How am I?
was like,
I'm just looking at you, man.
I need to make a Twitch account. I got 2 capture DSs the other day.
Yeah, no, your mom told me. It's pretty cool. I started streaming.
What, the Carter?
Mm-hmm.
What? Really?
No, dude. Yeah.
Is this a webcam that you could put on?
What?
Is that a webcam?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have on my tripod.
Yeah, that's the best thing to use.
Yeah.
It's really hard to hook up a regular camera.
Yeah. Mine's it's like.
Is it the C920? That's what I ordered. It just didn't come in today.
Is this like some old?
It's shitty. I mean, it's working. Like you can see, it's really good. It's just it's 720p, I think, but it works.
Yeah. This thing got. Is that?
Dude, be careful with it.
Oh, that's not actually like screwed on.
No, that's what the problem is.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, my dad just went through his closet and found the tripod. I was like, and he's getting a GoPro. So I'm gonna, he has like one of those like one-legged unipod.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I'm gonna use that at nationals to put it on my dick and just.
I can't wait for nationals.
Are you? Wait, what?
I can't wait for nationals.
I know. It's gonna be so sick. I'm excited for Worlds too in DC. There's a lot of things I'm gonna go do in DC.
Oh, that's the thing about it.
This isn't what I priced my car.
Hey Ryan, you owe Will Black Hirams. Ryan, you owe Will Black Hirams, maybe?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh,
He brought it up.
sorry, Will. I'll get them to you. My brother took all the decks today too. So
Are we on it?
Why did your brother take all the decks?
Who are we yelling at? And can they hear us?
No.
Literally, whenever we need him, he's like, "Oh, we're playtesting tonight."
Or try to hit either way you take
We have 4 decks built. They're all like,
Can they see you?
Yeah, they can see me. We'll see. They might see you. If you come in a little more. There you are. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Joe. He wants some BKs.
Those are. That's what I was just talking to Ryan about. Yes, it's sweet tea. What do you-
This is
sweet piss.
round liquid.
Yeah.
Get my third cup of tonight because I'm going to be so
"Hey, make sure you find the one that
What? Oh, no. No, don't touch it. Just leave it. It's mine. It's my tea. God damn it. It's my fucking tea. What's up?
You're way too close to be commentating.
Dan's doing it, not me. I don't think he can hear him, or they can hear him.
What?
If he's quiet enough.
What? Or at least it's like so far behind that like he gives a crap at that point.
Yeah.
No, they heard you.
They can hear you. Who cares?
let me commentate?"
Huh? He wants to do it. You gotta talk to him. It's his headset.
They're Turtle Beaches.
Yeah, they're his. I'm gonna buy really expensive ones.
Eventually, I found one that I really like. Eventually, I'm gonna get like a nice razor headset.
Give the commentating to Ryan. Ryan, just sit on Dan.
No, it's my headset.
Oh, dang. Sorry,
I
bro.
should have brought my pictures. Where are they plugged in?
Looks like I got my first loss.
Did you?
Did you?
101-2.
Oh.
You have a long reach now.
All right. Here, let go.
What a big bag of rabbits.
I did get slammed. You got slammed by cheese, too.
Yeah, but I didn't.
See you, dude.
The cheese commentate.
Ryan, you can't commentate.
The cheese is a better commentator.
Whoa.
I can't compare with that. I mean,
So can I get this? Man, that was sweet. Nothing.
sweat.
Joe,
Spelled almost the same way.
you win?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He lost.
How?
He had 3 accelerators on the bench.
Mhm.
Each one had a DCE. We had an active Snorlax. So I scrappered his Trubbish,
Mhm.
brought up a Goth, and he couldn't do anything. He didn't have the energy to switch. So drop pass.
Poor Sean. I feel so bad. He looks so sad.
He was just too hasty with his attaches.
Hey Sean.
Hey Brandon, before you drink that gallon of sweet tea,
No, this is mine. This is mine. There's a little bit, and there's some over there. Sorry, dude. Mine. Oh my God, this is unsweet. Are you fucking kidding me? It's unsweet tea.
No way.
all of them are unsweet.
No, it's. They all say C.
Are you sure it's a C?
Look,
Oh shucks.
one right there.
Where's my deck though?
Hey Christine, can you hand me a cup? Or can you hand me a cup right there? Right here. Thank you.
Couldn't I like reach through this?
I can't. I can't. No, they're not looking at me.
Putting it somewhere. I can't reach over there.
I thought it was charging.
Brandon Spitter, table 8, Caleb Frank, 4.
Give me the headset. You're table 3.
Am I?
There's 5 rounds?
5 rounds.
There you go.
This doesn't look like it's charging now, right?
Click on it.
It looks okay. Now watch.
All right, bye, people.
So watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's charging. It's just completely dead.
Well, I know, but like I've had it plugged in since before last round. And it's still completely dead.
That's weird.
That's not good.
No.
Your phone is destroyed.
Okay, here's the crazy thing. I did just get a new one. And then I had to, yeah, the new one was defective and I had to give it back.
Try plugging it over there. Instead of the 12,000 plugins you're looking at.
Brandon, play on stream.
Your ID?
At least play a game.
Let's play it. We'll play it.
Because I want people to see it. Or Joe, do you want to play on stream?
I'm like the bottom table, but okay.
I want... Smiley is intentionally drawing, otherwise I would indeed put him on stream. But we're going to put Joe Gonzalez
Can you see everything good?
and Deborah Meyer are on stream together.
Don't be nervous.
Don't make any mistakes now.
I'm only undefeated.
This is going to be a fun game. They are the bottom table. I'd just like you guys to see a cool deck rather than the same two decks you've seen all night.
Hey, is it good? Can I move you a little bit?
No, you're good.
Go to the house and chill till I get there. You can shuffle over here.
So you can shuffle like
You can shuffle right here, then they can sit.
Oh, that's mine. Pretty sure it's mine. I don't even care. At this point, I'm good.
oh, I stole somebody's coin. Who had Zikron? Chris Smith? I think it's Chris Smith. I mean, I'm kidding. No.
That's okay. I don't need to be home before, 3 a.m.
Oh, my dear.
All right. Do you have dice?
Yeah, I do.
Pearl, that's loud.
Play your favorite tune. Or do you want to play?
Really quick.
Yeah, this guy's loud as hell.
You're loud.
Of course I'm loud. You 3-1?
I met Steven when I was 8.
On the left, we have Joe Gonzalez playing Guardy Goth. And on the right is Deborah Meyer, and she is playing Fairy Variant.
Oh, when we were journey across America. I was like, you've been playing that one?
You guys play your table. You're not this table, right?
Yeah.
Table 1?
Well, yes, I'm 14, but I was supposed to play 1 because 1 is ID.
Will I read the chat immediately? And it kind of has a delay between the stream and what's actually happening.
Do you want me to roll or flip? Everybody who's played with this. Would you like to go first or second? Yeah, when you win, you get to go to the top table.
But I get the buy. What?
All right, so the round is now starting.
Yeah, we started, guys.
Go!
It looks as though Joe has started with a Ralts, and Deborah has started with a Xerneas Naniax.
I beat you, Dan.
Plays down the Fairy Garden.
Now I take forever. Okay, why are you so excited about
You want some help?
Those like the trainer, the elite trainers who use them.
Aren't they pretty?
I was like, where is everyone getting these things?
Okay.
And Deborah plays N.
Not a problem, not a problem. I mean, I'm sure they'll be a little impatient, but it's fine. 10 seconds for action. If anybody here cares, they really are.
Well, you have John the God.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's just reflex. Would you like to cut my dick? What the heck was that? It's just reflex. Stop it,
Preston's outside Hillary.
Top 8 has not started yet. This is the 5th round of Swiss.
You can't attack. You went first. You're right, I did. Okay. I just wanted you to do that so that I could give you a game.
The attach onto Deborah's Xerneas and a pass.
Game lost. That is not a research. Swirling counter.
Hey, Judge, this guy won't shut up next to us.
Psychic Energy to Ralts and Skyla.
Catherine's won a tournament.
Joe will search his deck
For a level.
for a level ball and immediately play it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Searching for what seems to be a glare.
I'll try to figure out.
From here it looks like a Sigalith.
I will use Silent. It's heads, your paralyzed.
And a Gothita is put on the bench. And Cybele is put down, and Xerneas is
Bill's typo.
Paralyzed, Silent.
is paralyzed with the coin flip of heads. Muscle Band is played down onto Xerneas EX on Deborah's bench, with the Aromatisse already set up, and another end is played. put down a Spritzy onto her bench. And a Hypnotoxic Laser. And that is a heads. So Ralts is poisoned and asleep.
Unparalyzed, it will go at the end of your turn. It just lasts one turn. Is there anything else you want to do?
And Deborah will end her turn, taking the paralyzed off of her Xerneas, and Ralts will wake up.
I'll put down another rock.
Sigilyph is played on the bench, and an energy is put onto Gothita. Joe plays switch, switching up into his Sigilyph. That is the safeguard Sigilyph.
Thanks, Catherine.
Silver Mirror is put down on Gothita.
Yeah.
Is he really?
He's doing like a commentary.
And Hypnotoxic Laser just commented in our chat that he is still around.
I will. Ultra Ball. Card and end.
Lost my cloud song.
Joe plays Ultra Ball, discarding and Psychic Energy to search for what I'm assuming is either going to be a Gothitelle or the Gardevoir. And Joe searches out for the Gothitelle. Plays a rare candy evolving his Gothita into Gothitelle, and plays a level ball. With the Gothitelle set up, and Deborah pretty much set up to the point where she needs to be, with the Geomancy being able to be played, she's kind of in a position that items don't mean that much, except if she's going for a knockout on an EX, which I don't think Joe plays. The lasers will help a lot, obviously. So, with the evolution into Curlia, Joe passes his turn with a Sigilyph in his active position, and Deborah will bench a Keldeo EX onto her bench. Fairy Energy attached to Xerneas EX with the Muscle Band attached to it, and Deborah will Geomancy.
Deborah, you know that the Sigilyph's ability makes it where you can't attack her with it yet.
Sigilyph's ability says that it can't be hurt by EX.
Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Later on when you go, I'm going to kill you, you go, no.
But everything else can. That thing can, that thing can.
Yeah. And you can still attack it, even though it won't damage that one, you can still hit the bench, right?
Yeah. Well,
So,
unless there was no Sigilyph and you want to hit the
yeah, exactly. So that first attack with your EX, you already attached it.
Let's see.
Oh, that's
She's Geomancy. Already have a draw, and you have 3 cards in your hand? A Psychic Energy 2.
Let's see. 121.
And I'm going to use Shauna. I'll shuffle and draw.
Joe plays Shauna to shuffle his hand into his deck and play draw 5 cards.
He always says that.
Go ahead.
The judge doesn't care in this case, he's biased.
Thank you for that suggestion, Will.
awesome, honey.
Really good in, buddy. Really good in.
Joe passes his turn with the Sigilyph still in the active position. Not really trying to do anything except get his setup to the point where Deborah can't hit him with the Xerneas EX right now. So she's looking to energy or fairy transfer to her Xerneas non-EX, which is pretty much her only play currently. And Deborah will play Rainbow Slash, I believe the name of the attack is, and discard a fairy energy from her active Xerneas non-EX, taking the first prize card of the game.
I know he's already done it, but I'm trying to help attach it to that, so Tom can just move the energy. You're gonna play. I don't know if it really it just shows the. I mean, you've already done it, but for next time.
Well, I feel card. I don't. Yeah, your hands are pretty. Especially fingernail polish.
Just remember for next time.
Put a silver mirror on all.
So she beat you
Oh
so
my
bad
God.
you gave up now?
And equally good
Dan
Dan
actually was beat you up, so I get the free win. The pity win.
Please end.
Joe plays N,
So we'll shuffle.
and Deborah will end up with 5 cards in her hand, and Joe will end up with 6.
Is that your first loss? Please tell me.
Oh, after that. Please don't give me that look. I feel terrible. Oh, now the next time, remember, if you're gonna take damage like that, attach it to something that it doesn't matter what takes the damage, and then move it.
Okay. And then attach to Doctor. And I will use Cycle.
And Joe again cybolts, flipping a heads and putting the Xerneas into a paralysis, but turning it the wrong way.
Or as I called it, Fairy Queen when I was young. One's a quarter. You'll see supporter. Yeah, you'll see supporter.
Hypnotoxic Laser comes down onto Joe's Ralts, and heads is the result of the die roll. Deborah plays Chorus to shuffle her hand into her deck and draw 7 cards.
You only put milk in it.
Hey, you can probably sell this somebody.
No.
Oh, my dad.
Yeah, your dad.
There you go.
She has 2 kids. Lucas.
Hi.
Hi, Lucas.
Next.
Okay, so
Wasn't me.
EX.
Mine's still she's Sigilyph, but you've already knocked him out.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do switch.
Okay.
Deborah will play Switch, going into her Xerneas EX with a muscle band attached. And the fairy transfer will overcome, moving 2 fairy energies off of her non-EX onto the EX.
And then I'm gonna do breakthrough.
Breakthrough will come through, knocking out Joe's active Ralts and putting 30 down onto the Gothitelle. As Joe promotes Gothitelle with what looks to be 4 psychic energies attached.
gonna use Tool Scrapper on your muscle band.
And plays Tool Scrapper to discard Deborah's muscle band on her active Xerneas.
Usually it's just a 140 swing. 140 swing. I hit you for a lot.
Yeah. Next. I hit you for that. Didn't work. Use Super Rod.
Joe plays Super Rod, returning Sigalith, Ralts, and Psychic Energy back into his deck.
Number one.
When she's active.
I do remember that.
Hey, Laura. I like.
Right where the
Do you want to cut her cap? Then I'll tune her.
Thanks for coming over. Bye, love. Bye, love.
He's a little goober. Laura, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so
I
much.
think Melvin by
Joe puts a Pokemon on his bench, although unidentifiable because of the glare, and then plays a Sigalith onto his bench as well.
It'll be archived, I think.
I'm excited. I'm like famous now.
Another Sigalith played onto Joe's bench. And Joe will discard 3 energies from his Gothitelle to retreat for his Sigalith on the bench.
I just needed the Gothitelle. Or I'm sorry, the Gardevoir. That's all I needed. And then I would have been able to knock it out. Yeah. Well, the ability, the one that makes all the energy times 2. So the Gothitelle would have had 4 that turn. So it would have been 4 times, or 160 plus 30. So it would have been 190. Which would have depleted her field. But I can't do it now. Now I'm in a bad spot. I'm in such a bad spot.
And you can play idle just because his is.
Because I retreated. However, he cannot get hurt by.
Deborah retreats her active Xerneas EX into non-EX as DeMarcus gets in the way of the camera. And Fairy transfers all of her energy onto her Xerneas non-EX.
What does the fox say? That fox has a terrible sound in the game.
Okay. Then I'll just go ahead.
See what? Oh, yeah, I was about to say they need a second webcam pointed at you, but they have it from the computer.
And Deborah uses Rainbow Spear to knock out Joe's active Sigalith.
I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm just saying I hate the fact it does.
Rainbow Delphox. And he's surprised that's for superior energy retrieval.
He won because of 4 superior energy retrievals, and he was exact on all of the energy he needed.
Well, you don't play unless you need.
I don't know where Little Miracle is.
You realize I had 3.
Oh, at one point I hit for 1 energy. That's because I could. I did that against
Joe plays M, putting Deborah at 3 cards in hand.
And you'll drop your ring, and I'll drop it.
Warn me.
Look for a tiny little
Made the Marcus in the frame? You were talking like a golf?
Oh, here, we gotta go to a table.
I use rare candy.
Rare Candy comes out.
That's good. That's good. Would you like anything? Use rare candy to set this to a Gardevoir.
To evolve his Ralts into a Gardevoir, and evolves his Curlia into a Gardevoir. So now Joe has 2 Guardies set up with the Goth still out there, and all he needs are 2 more or 3 more energies onto his Gothitelle. to be able to knock out anything on Deborah's board. And Deborah attaches a fairy energy to her Xerneas.
That's not the.
So you'll have to knock it out. Or this one if you want to kick the butt.
Okay, no.
And Deborah will Rainbow Spear again. Taking another prize, putting herself at 2 in an incredible position if she can land either another fairy energy or a double colorless energy to put her Xerneas active.
He'll explain it to you afterwards.
And yes, Will, that is indeed Lucas.
One of his bench Pokemon says every psychic energy and then I'll use N.
And Joe will play N again after a Dowsing Machine.
I already knew you had it. Well, I didn't know you had a good name. Yeah, I was gonna end it. Copsearch, Juniper, Jump. Oh, so whatever she wanted. She's like, so I want, Copsearch for the DC, and then I'm gonna send it. Wow, that's good. She missed.
Joe appears to have 2 energies on his Gothitelle. Although I can't entirely tell by the glare. It looks like 2. Which will bring it to actually 4.
2. I'll attach a turn to Gothitelle.
And now there are 3.
I will use Mad Kinesis, which does 30 plus 23 psychic energy, but each one counts as 2. So it's 40, 80, 120 plus 30 is 150. So knock out Xerneas.
So Gothitelle will knock out Xerneas 90X for 150 damage. And Deborah desperately needs to hit a double colorless energy.
That's a really fun deck. Except for your opponent. Your opponent is terribly
I can't help with it. You didn't see Ninja. Last class was in it. You're an N? Okay.
Deborah plays an N, getting herself from 2 cards to 2 cards. And Joe will only get 4 in his hand. Joe right now is set up to the point where he has a lot of firepower on his board. So he has a strong ability to knock out the Xerneas EX, as long as he hits 1 energy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe will take 5 cards from that.
Anything else?
Okay, I lose.
And I will use Mad Kinesis for
Joe will attach an energy after Deborah passes to do 199 damage and knock out the Xerneas EX, putting him at 3 prizes to Deborah's 2. And this is where the comeback starts to come once Joe got his Guardy set up with the Goth already out there, and Deborah had no ability to actually kill it, which sucks. It's the way that the games turns out sometimes. So Deborah will play Professor Juniper, discarding an N. And Joe's Gardevoir will prevent Deborah from playing the Tool Scrapper from her hand. And the Muscle Band as well.
I know. That's why I saved it for last.
I had a comeback. I was using the game to make a comeback, but
They're just like, not until you left damage.
not like Night Spirit, he's 30 damage.
Commentary Bradshaw.
The stream members are requesting to see Luke.
See who?
Luke.
To see his.
Just to see him.
Joe, scoot back really quick.
Forward or back? Forward? Backwards.
And this is the child that you heard in the background.
Okay, are we picture time yet?
Deborah attaches a fairy energy to her active Xerneas 90X and uses Geomancy to get 2 energies onto her bench, which is a smart conservative play. Rather than trying something insane, gives the safe play to set up a Pokemon that can aid her later in the game, because Joe does need to take 3 prizes. Joe plays an Ultra Ball, discarding an Ultra Ball and a Skyla to search.
Is Luke on the screen?
Joe attaches a Psychic Energy. The deck on the left is Guardy Goth. The glare kind of does suck, but it happens.
You want me to try to do anything about the glare? I'm sure we already have.
I mean, if you could, like, they're saying a lamp would work. Like, you could turn off the light and put a lamp there, but I don't know how much that would help. It's really just, like, because it's closer to the light. You know what I mean? It's not really a big deal.
I can take one of the bulbs out, maybe.
You could try that.
I really do need a judge.
What do you need a judge for?
For my game, I don't know how to shuttle.
That was good. Yeah.
Really, that's
That worked,
why I
like,
really
wonders.
need a judge.
You want me to try one more?
Yeah, go for it. It might help.
Did you tell me one? No. Yeah.
Don't burn your hand. And the magical Preston turns off 2 of the light bulbs to help the lighting and decrease the glare.
I'm not where I usually am, right?
Currently, the Gothitelle rather, is locking Deborah out of a lot of plays that she has that she now can't make. And although she has a lot of cards in her hand, she can't play many of them.
Oh no! Don't get too close! No, don't get too close!
Is that better at all, Dan?
Catherine, where did Link's bottles in your bag?
They want to know if you're a subject of the Helix Fossil.
All praise the Helix Fossil.
If you heard that, he said, all praise the Helix Fossil, so I'm guessing yes.
I'm very vocal when I describe it. I tell my phone. They probably hate it.
Where's DeMarcus?
Where?
He's like twice as tall as I am.
Because now you have a chance. Yeah, because now you can at least do 60 this turn. Or if you have a double color, you can do 141. I don't want that. That could be in a bad position.
Better than me. What did you do? Judge? Still good. We're like record. You good? If the first one you said you're not a judge.
Chorus comes out for 6 cards for Deborah.
No, we cannot.
Because we're related. Three bad now. Got, say, idea.
What I wanted to do.
You can't knock anything out?
So the game ends as Joe takes his last prize, using his Mad Kinesis attack to hit for 190 onto her Zernia CX, which was a phenomenal comeback by Joe. Obviously, I wanted you guys to see something other than Darkrai Wybatol or Plasma variants. The fairies were played a lot here as well, but it's okay because the Gardegoth was an interesting thing to see. So with that game ending, that ends our Swiss rounds, and we will definitely be back within a little while. It shouldn't be too long, and someone else will probably be commentating, and we will indeed be back shortly, guys.
Oh, is that
YOLO, guys, YOLO!
Yeah, let me refresh this for you real quick.
Hey guys, I'm back. I just want to let y'all know the issue was that the microphone was not on. For anybody who's running a stream of sorts and using a microphone, I'd highly recommend turning the microphone on before streaming. Who knew?
No.
Yeah.
Video Bob!
So I think round one is going to be Catherine, my wife, and Brandon Smiley. Catherine's XO, and she is playing Plasma, and then Smiley's 4-1 playing Excelgor. Excuse me.
Do you want a paper with the decks? I can write down the deck names.
Give me that shot.
Sure.
You're not holding shots. You're not holding shots. I don't care why. You have to be legal age. Preston. I got those for project class.
You've got.
Talk about Ryan.
Oh, sure. If you want to do it, that's fine.
Whoa! I'm laying on my head. Ah! Hey, Catherine, can we start?
I'm off Pichu.
I'm gonna drop it.
And yeah, this is at my house. Zan's Man 412.
Why'd you scrape it across the floor?
Hey, Preston. We're supposed to play
A game.
and will you play instead of me? I don't want.
Okay, everybody. We've got top 8 as Catherine versus Brandon. Catherine's playing Plasma. Brandon's playing Trevenant. Stephen Shotwell is playing Stephen S. Other S. I just gave Stephen S. is playing Plasma. Stephen Shotwell is playing an Aromatisse Big Basics type deck. Then we got Chance Grantham versus Dale Lynch. Chance is playing Darkrai Yveltal. Dale's playing a Plasma build. Then we got Daniel playing Fairies, who is actually a senior, so he's doing really well. And then we got Spitter Starnes playing Blastoise. And those are all the matches from top 8. And yes, it is Preston. Let's see, is Catherine.
Let's play 3 rounds. Preston.
And Catherine is trying to get out of playing, for those who are curious.
I never win.
She doesn't want to play 3 rounds. Catherine, make sure you save your plasmas for Genesect. You'll need them. Okay, I'm giving my wife advice because she's playing Brandon. She's trying to talk me into playing. So, anywho, I think we should be getting started sometime pretty soon here.
Tossing it.
Pour it down the sink first, then toss it.
Pouring it down the sink.
Thank you.
Would you like me to pour it in a cup for you?
Hey, Shippy, will you go make sure everybody in Top Cut's getting ready? I see people walking around.
Yes. This is top 8, so we have top 8, top 4, top 2.
Oh my god, how is Link sleeping in this?
I'm glad that. Because he's tired as fuck, that's why.
Just waiting to start. Got some hardcore shuffling going on.
I'm not mean. How am I mean? He is mean. Beat him. No, you're a sore winner. Just like your mom. Don't let him too beat.
Preston, tell me if to kiss me on the cheek after our games. That's the only way I'll play. Tell him.
You got to be nice, Brandon.
On stream. Alright. She'll lean across and you have to.
Yeah, a ceremonial kiss. The loser gets a kiss on the cheek. Yes! So we've made a rule in Top Cut. Whoever loses gets a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, baby.
On stream. So
Who's all watching?
I'm sure it's going to shoot from 24 viewers to an astronomical number that we cannot believe.
Who's watching stream?
24 people are. That's who's watching stream.
Is Wang watching?
Whoever just said they're pretty sure that he's playing that, you are
Yeah,
correct.
You are 100%.
Playing what?
He just said your deck.
Saying he's playing it, and that's correct. I wonder what he's playing.
What he said. Hey, Shanks. Good to see that you're watching. I miss you, Shanky.
Are we starting?
What? Are we ready?
Hey, will you guys push start on Tom?
We're doing 25. We don't have to sit there for 10 minutes.
They're not set up yet.
All right, waiting to get Tom started here. Everybody's getting set up. This should be extremely exciting.
Don't play fast. Make him lose. Beat him game 1 and then just play really, really slow.
Woo! That's some great progress. 25 viewers.
Is Wang on?
Wang, are you on here? Catherine's wanting to know.
You can check the viewer list.
Oh, yeah, I can.
His name is Aaron W. Top cut is 1 hour. Well, we're going to 1 hour.
Yeah, we're going to 1 hour. Sorry.
Thank you. DeMarcus is keeping time because he's our head judge, apparently.
How do you check Chance? How do you check the people?
We're all ready here. Is everyone ready?
We're ready.
Let's go.
Start!
Start the clock. What are you talking about? Shit, man. I'm bad.
And thank you, K-Day. I appreciate your compliment about my kitchen. Nice kitchen.
Well, wow. Okay.
Well, if you want me to read it to you.
Oh.
All right, so getting started here. Looks like we got a couple of giant fat Yetis. Haha, joke.
It's almost more like fatties for days.
Got the ceremonial handshake. Very impressive drawing for mulligans here. Or mulligan in turn, rather. Ooh. So we got a DCE attached and a pass. Conservative play out of Catherine here. Going back in for 5. Yeah, I see y'all talking about junipering all of it. That was kind of my thought.
Can they see my hand?
We'll see if. Wow, she is getting upset.
Why? She thinks I hate her.
First off, I thought you were like 25. And then I felt weird for thinking you were cool.
All right. All right, so we got the Ultra Ball. I would assume she'd be going for a Thunderous or...
I'll take a picture like that if I win. And I'm telling you, this field looks really good.
This is so sad. Nothing. This is the one time I haven't been supporters.
Turn 2 Snorlax is pretty good if she can start getting...
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is not okay. It's your hand. He's about to juniper. What's the point I'm going to play?
Oh, wait.
Chorus for 2.
I didn't know it's just energy. I put that much energy on a fucking Pokemon.
Got some intense shuffling going here. I think this may be a stall tactic of sorts, to be completely honest.
You can't mention until you get the kill with Lugia. You're happy to get the kill straight up.
All right, Ultra Ball. We'll see what she gets. I mean, I would think Thunderous, perhaps. Okay. Lugia.
This is the first time I haven't
Okay, now we got the Juniper that many of us were calling for turn 1. Let's see if she's able to add any bench Pokemon here.
Did you tell them about my paper cut?
I also believe that Catherine has suffered a paper cut. I'm being told this now. Terrible news. Okay. All right, so she takes a conservative route, saving the good old Colress machine. Saving something for next turn, I suppose. Got the Sycamore here. I'm sorry if the commentary is behind the stream. I'm doing it as I see it on the stream. I could go look at the game in person if that would help. Sorry about that. I'm just going to end commentary at this point since it's not syncing up well. Okay. I figured it out now. Okay. What the issue was is I was commentating off of the Twitch stream rather than the live video feed. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Catherine's getting stalled out by a silver mirror here, not being able to scrapper it or anything like that.
Yeah, he's kind of kicking my ass.
So we got a Juniper here, discarding a lot.
Just looking.
Believe that he's got her locked. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she runs anything that's not plasma.
We might have like 2.
Yeah, as long as Brandon doesn't bench anything else.
Really don't like this commentary.
I lift. Dark patch. Dark patch on energy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's game. Skarmory's a big bag of shit. That's where he is.
Oh, Dale. The one supporter. Yes,
Doesn't matter. I can't do anything.
Okay, so Catherine scoops game 1.